Hey guys, welcome to Tropical Flower Gardening. I'm Dr. Manisha. Today's video is on this plant called Strelitzia regina. This plant is more popularly known as bird of paradise plant or crane flower plant. This gorgeous tropical plant is a native of South Africa and is closely related to banana plant. It grows from underground rhizome and can grow and reach a height of 3 to 5 feet. It is an evergreen herbaceous perennial plant and is one of the most beautiful and spectacular flowering plant of the tropic region, and it is sure to attract everyone's attention when it blooms. The most attractive part of this plant are its flowers. Flowers are uniquely shaped and they are brightly colored, and they have three blue and three orange petals, and the flowers also contain sweet nectar which attracts birds, especially sunbirds, which regularly feed on its sweet nectar, and they also end up pollinating these flowers. Flowers are also long lasting, and they make popular cut flowers because they last for 1 to 2 weeks. And you must have seen them in with a lot of florists because they are used as cut flowers in fresh flower arrangement. The shape of the flower is such that they resemble brightly colored birds in flight. The flower shape itself also resembles the bird's beak and its feathered head. And this plant flowers throughout the year in the tropical climate because the warm temperature and high humidity and plenty of sunlight of the tropics is most suitable for the growth as well as the flowering of this plant. The leaves of this plant are also quite ornamental. They resemble small banana leaves, which is not surprising because the plant is closely related to banana plant. The leaves are oblong, stiff, bluish green in color, and they are arranged to form a fan-like crown of evergreen foliage. This plant needs a rich and a well-draining soil, and you need to water it regularly, especially in hot summer months. And if you're living in an area which has got hot, dry climate, then you need to mist the leaves so as to increase the humidity. And it does best in full sunlight, and it needs about 4 to 6 hours of sunlight to flower. And this is also a heavy feeder, and you need to fertilize it every month. And you can grow this plant in the container as well. In fact, there will be more flowers. There are more flowers in pot bound plants, and these plants need shallow planting, and exposure of top of the roots seems to encourage flowering. And if you are growing it in the ground, you can grow it as a group plantation, you can grow it as a lawn border, and you can also grow it as specimen plants in any sunny spot of your in the ground. And you have to remember, guys, that this plant is mildly toxic to dogs and cats. So if you have pets, then remember to be a little careful, because if your pets eat this plant, then there may be some trouble because the plants are mildly toxic. And propagation of this plant is from division of underground rhizomes. So this plant is quite hardy, and it's a low maintenance plant, and it's usually pest free, and the only maintenance that you need to do is you need to remove the dry flowers and the dry leaves, and that's it. Other than that, it doesn't need much maintenance. So this beautiful exotic flowers of these plants make an exceptionally attractive landscape, and it's easy to grow plant, also makes a very attractive ornamental plant. So guys, with that we come to the end of this video. Please post your comments, like and share this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care and happy gardening.